Hello, guys. Welcome to Clueless Insanity. Today, we'll be here discussing about CSK and MI, the team composition of both the teams, one of the strongest teams in the IPL. We have in the panel Madhusudan, Simon, and Anirudh. Madhu joining us from all the way from Germany, Simon and Ani from Bangalore. So let's start off without further delay. Now we'll be asking about foreign players who would play for CSK and MI. So, Madhu, who will be the first pick for you if given a choice to pick the foreign players?
If you talk about CSK and MI, we can see that both are heavyweights and both are pretty much settled sides. So the obvious choices for Chennai would be it's Shane Watson, Faf du Plessis, Dwayne Bravo, and Imran Tahir. And when we talk about MI, we only talk about three overseas players because we know the obvious choice would be Pollard. So other three would be Quinton de Kock, Chris Lynn, and probably Mitchell McClanahan or Trent Bolt.
Okay, those are good choices. So, what do you have to say about it, Simon?
Yeah, I would have little different take on it. I want Sam Curran to open along. I mean Sam Curran to be in the part, okay, of the side. So along with Sam Curran, if we have to open with Raidu and uh, uh, Duplessis, so it gives batting a different dimension and bowling also different dimension. So we'll have an all-rounder who can. Sam Curran is in excellent form. We saw that in Australia versus England side. So my pick would be Sam Curran, Duplessis, Dwayne Bravo, and Imran Tahir.
Okay, and about Mumbai Indians?
Indians, I would agree with what Madhu said.
Okay, so you made it easy. Yeah.
Yeah, he made it easy for me.
Right. Ani, what about you?
For CSK, I guess I would go with Madhu. So Shane Watson will be there. Shane Watson has been a great asset for CSK. Shane Watson, Faf du Plessis, Dwayne Bravo, one of the best all-rounders you can get, and Imran Tahir. The pitches will suit for him. So Imran Tahir. These are my four picks for CSK. For Mumbai, I'm quite a bit confused. They have a lot of foreign fast bowlers with them, but the pitches there will kind of suit the spinners. So, so probably I'd still go with two fast bowlers there with Jasprit Bumrah. So that would be Trent Bolt and Mitchell McClanahan, and then we have Kieran Pollard as a default choice, and Quinton de Kock to open with Rohit Sharma.
Yes, so that's good choices again. Simon, you mentioned about Sam Curran, so I'll be asking the next question to you about the opening for CSK and also for Mumbai Indians. Do you think Quinton de Kock and Rohit Sharma should open, or you would want Rohit to play at number four? And for CSK, who
Yeah.
do you think would be the number four?
Okay. Since you came to Sam Curran's question and why I chose him, so let me elaborate a bit. Right now, if we have, I want Dhoni. I'm doing this keeping Dhoni in mind. Okay, if we open along with the Duplessis and Raidu, Dhoni can five, Bravo at number six, and Sam Curran at number seven. So that is how I see the team composition for CSK. So it will allow a lot of flexibility. And I feel in the present form, Sam Curran can fill in those 4 overs better than Shane Watson, and the team composition would be better. And talking about the MI, who can come in at number four, is it?
Yes. So would
What
you
was the
want
question? Can you?
Rohit Sharma and Quinton de Kock to open, or Rohit to play at number four?
No, I would want Rohit to open without any doubt. Okay, I want Rohit to open and along with Chris Lynn and not
Okay.
with Quinton de Kock because
Okay.
already we have Ishan Kishan in the side.
Mm-hmm.
So I think let's see a couple of matches how Chris Lynn pulls it off. So it'll reduce the burden on Rohit Sharma at the top of the order. If Chris Lynn goes for a first 6 overs, 60, 70, he can bash it. So it will be a lot of easy work for Rohit. And since Ishan is already there, we should definitely keep him as a batting all-rounder, a batting keeper. So Quinton would be my second choice, and Chris Lynn would be my first choice.
Okay, that's a good point you mentioned. So, Madhu, since we know Raina is not playing in this IPL, do you think Jadeja should be sent up the order so that they get this left-right combination?
Knowing CSK and knowing Dhoni, so I don't think Dhoni will change too much. So I think they are since they are very settled side. I think he'll go with Shane Watson and Ambati Rayudu, which was the combination that played last year. So number 3 would be Du Plessis. The reason I bought in Du Plessis is because they are missing the services of Raina. So Du Plessis being the experienced batsman, so number 3 would be Du Plessis. Number 4 would be Dhoni and Dwayne Bravo, Jadeja, or Kedar Jadhav at 5 and Dwayne Bravo and Jadeja at 6 and 7. So
Right.
I don't think Jadeja will come at 4. Knowing CSK better, so I don't think that will happen.
Yeah. So taking a cue from what Simon mentioned, let's say we'll be playing Ishan Kishan in the playing 11. So in that case, if you want to pick someone like Surya Kumar Yadav, who's been performed tremendously for MI and in domestic circuit, do you think he'll be at number 3 or number 4, or where will you place him?
Definitely, Surya Kumar Yadav will be in starting 11. There's no doubt about it. But I think he'll bat at 4. Quinton de Kock and Rohit Sharma will open, and Chris Lynn will bat at 3, and 4 would be Surya Kumar Yadav, and Pandya and Pollard would be at 5, 6, 7. So that is a formidable batting lineup, I would say, and I think they'll stick for that.
Okay, yeah. So, Ani, let's come to the bowling department of CSK. How we all know, like CSK loves spinners, okay, be it Chepauk or be it any other place in India. Now they're in UAE, the conditions doesn't change as well. So, do you think they'll go with heavy spin bowling options?
They will stick on with their spin bowling. We have seen at Chepauk, it has helped them. In UAE also, it will help them. So Tahir will be there. Jadeja is an option. We have Piyush Chawla this year. Karan Sharma is there. Sai Kishore. So a lot of spinners there. And Deepak Chahar and Shardul Thakur can be the Indian fast bowling attack. So they have good amount of options for spinners. So they can choose between whomsoever performs well or based on the conditions. So they have a good option there.
What about Mumbai Indians? So, do you think they'll miss the services of Malinga, just Bumrah around, and do you think the fast bowling unit looks weak there?
No, they have made up for it. They have bought lot of foreign quicks there. So it's not the fast bowling which looks weak. We have Bumrah, one man show is there. So we have Dhaval Kulkarni there. So they have good fast bowling. I would say the spin department kind of looks not that great. Uh, yes, they have a Rahul Chahar who has bowled pretty well, but I'm not sure. Probably Krunal Pandya will fill in that gap. He's a good all-rounder, but they have kind of lot of quicks on the side, I would say.
Right. So, let's move on to the next question. So, it's about the X factor player or the breakthrough season for one particular player. Madhu, you can start off with. I would want you to name two players from both the sides, one from batting department and one from the bowling department.
Yeah. If I talk about CSK, I think my X factor would be Ambati Rayudu because he's very hungry to perform. So I would say Ambati Rayudu, and there's equal pressure on Shardul Thakur. He's been in Indian side as well as the CSK side. I think they have more pressure on them. They're here to prove a point. So I would say these could be X factors. And if I talk about Mumbai, I think I'll go with Kyron Pollard. The reason being, we know what kind of form he's in CPL. So I would go with Kyron Pollard. And my dark horse for Mumbai would be Rahul Chahar. I'm pretty sure that he's keen to perform. So I would say Rahul Chahar would be an X factor.
I guess in between we lost Madhu, but we could hear to his audio. That's fine. So
Yeah.
good points you made of Madhu, especially Pollard, who had a great CPL as well. So Ani, what do you think about the X Factor players?
For me, for CSK, the team revolves around Dhoni. Dhoni, after his retirement, now is fresh to playoff, and I guess the X factor behind the gloves, and with his captaincy and with his power hitting, Dhoni is the X factor in the batting. And for bowling, I would go with Ravindra Jadeja. Ravindra Jadeja is a great all-rounder, and his left arm spin will come in handy there. And for Mumbai Indians, I would go with the Pandya brothers, Hardik and Krunal. So both of them. So Hardik with his hard-hitting batting, and Krunal with those again with those left-arm cutters will be great useful for them.
Yes, those are good choices which you made. Simon, do you have any other new names, or you will stick to what Ani and Madhu said?
No, I have something about. I would add Dwayne Bravo as one of the stars. You know, most of the CPL stars, whoever performed in Caribbean recently, are all in outstanding touch. You know, so you can expect them to straight away come in and deliver. So most of the Indians would not be in so brilliant touch. They have not played a highest level of cricket, at least in the T20 level. So that would give a slight edge towards all the West Indian players, and that's why I would like to pick Dwayne Bravo and also Ambati Rayudu as one of the points that he mentioned in batting and bowling. Okay. And Dwayne Bravo is excellent at the death. You bring him at any stage, you bring him in the middle overs, you bring him in death bowling, so he can pick you up wickets or restrict runs. So that is for CSK. And for Mumbai Indians, I would say that this could be, I mean, so for Mumbai Indians, this would be the year for Rohit Sharma yet again, I feel. And for in batting and in bowling, I would feel that Hardik Pandya could be the star as an all-rounder. He's there. He's due to perform big, and this could be his time. So I think Hardik Pandya and Rohit Sharma would be my picks.
Rohit Sharma.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, we are all excited to see the IPL. Like it's starting tomorrow, starting on 19th of September. Excuse me. And the first game is against the heavyweights. It's the CSK and Mumbai, arguably the best IPL teams. We're all excited for that. And thank you guys for giving your inputs and sharing your time. And also thanks to Madhu. We are missing him right now, but thank you all for joining and making time. Thank you guys. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.